Hello everyone, Thomas here. After last week's amazing box opening from Monarch First Edition with the Gold for Phantasmal Footsteps and the Herald alt art, we're gonna do something a little bit different. So today we're gonna be opening Everfest First Edition. The first supplemental set we'll be opening for the channel. This is a somewhat interesting set because people were very hyped for it because it introduced like a carnival slot, which ended up being very disappointing with all the potions and those being the bulk of the cold foils in the set. Like you have like 20 potions uh, with only like one or two actually playable in very specific decks. So this a lot of people are kind of negative on this set, but it has a lot of very good majestics. Like the high end on in this set is kind of bad, like Silver Palms, the Cold Foils, Stalagmite is okay, um, but there's a lot of value just in the majestics in this set. So it's going to be really, so that's what we're going to be looking for is just the majestics. If we get a Cold Foil, I'm expecting to get a potion. So anything else is going to be very nice. So here we go. Opening it. This is also the first set that had the paper wrappers. So let's see if we can mash screen open. Yeah, look at that. Perfect opening. Now onto the cards. Hello Skirmish foil. Staple in Kasai, the Rowan. Very good. Like this is what I mean. So we'll be seeing a lot of these amulets. Like they're in the rare slot. So we'll be seeing way more of these than we want. And a first princess followed by X. This is like my 10th copy of her. She's very good in Blitz. Well, she's a young hero, so she's actually really good in Ultimate Big Fight. Because a lot of people play this runs on me in that format, which means Velda gets free seismic surge of no, four seismic surges. So every time one of those gets played, her ability is on, and your next attack is basically free. So great. Hopefully, hope she gets some adults. But I doubt it. Oh yeah, also something to mention. These are only 10 card booster packs. There's no token slot. There's less commons, which is fine. Like commons are gonna be piles of bulk anyway. Like token cards are in here, but they are at common rarity. Oh, fatigue shot on red foil. This good staple card. Just a good effect. Also stable. And second pack, second majestic, Battering World. One of the lesser played majestics of this set. Well, I think it's underrated. Like a lot of people play Command and Conquer in the decks to have like a popper, but when people start playing Ranger, I advise them to get this card because it's pretty cheap. It's still a 6 attack and it's still gives bonuses from all the buffs you're playing. Like it's still an arrow. Steadfast blue foil. It's okay. Another Exhaustman. Oop, this is a very nice one. Foil Pulverize. Staple in Bravo, and it goes in and out of Ultim lists because it's so expensive. But there's a neat combo with Bravo's specializations, Showtime, where if you open up, just put in, fetch this card, put it in the arsenal, and go off. So this is kind of what I mean. Like every Majestic I've drawn, I've opened up this for, has been something to talk about instead of like, oh, this is awful. And here's also something neat of this set. This set has extended art cards of a lot of the rares. So not every class has extended art, which I find quite a bit odd myself. Just there's like 100 Winds, Slice and Dice, then Rumored Incantation, then Healing Potion, Least Attention. Yes, I think so. Sliding that red foil. Good card for any warrior deck. Oh, and here it is. This is what I mean. So this is the cold foil we got. I'm gonna go Ignition. The art is great. Text is very bad. So next ability you activate this turn costs 1 less. Activate only if you haven't played a card or activate abilities turn. So you have to start your turn with this instant. And you can't use it on the turn you play because it says you haven't played a card. And so you have to wait a turn for a card that does nothing. And it's also a ability, which is a lot less relevant than people thought it would be. Well, Blue Coalescence Mirage. Amazing art. I think it's got a mat as well made of it, which I think is right called. There's so much to look at. It's also solid card. Like the yellow one is of course the best one when Prism was legal. Oh, talk about Prism. Arlene Metamorph, one of the most awful cards to play against. Like I played Oldhim in the Everfest meta, and it was so awful to play against. Like normally you side out your defense mixes, but you have to keep in like your staunches just to counteract this one. Not that it helped punch against Prism, like it was a miserable matchup. Yellow Bear Fangs. Filler. Oh, slice dice for it. And this round's on me. I think this is one of the harder cards to get from this set. Because it's a, in this case, it was in the first slot, which, if I remember correctly, is the carnival slot. So the carnival cards are a bit harder to get. This one's on me, knick-knack, brick-a-brac, bingo, cards like those. And this is probably the best one. Yeah, very nice. The corruption yellow foil. Uh, very easy to activate in chain. Well, chain as well. But in Viceroy. So 2 for free is very bad. Oh wow. Okay, so double colorful box. That's very unlikely with this set. Colorful silver palms. The first merchant equipment. And it never gets played. Like, I don't think it even gets played in UPF. Because I don't think there's a merchant that has a payoff for silver tokens. Still, amazing. I think that means with what we've pulled already, we made up the box, and we're not even halfway there. So either that means we got all the hits, or there's still a lot more to get. Oh, full Blade Runner. And another echo. Getting a few very good waterfalls. Pick a card, any card. This is a funny card. It has interactions with core belching, which I'm not sure how that works. I don't think the design team knows how, because they did an emergency, or they had a rules explanation for core belching, which makes no sense. If you're curious, look it up on the release notes, because it's kind of funky. Maybe even bigger than that for my grade. Also Skullform. Alright, very good card. Seems pretty mad, 2 for 4. But in Viceroy, this became such a house. Play Marvin Skies, play this, attack for 7, go again, making more rune chance if it hits. Solid. Potion and a Dissolution Sphere, another Majestic. Oh, right. Alright, this one is interesting, because it prevents you from, right, it protects. So this is funny, because this is very anti-Viceroy card, because it prevents whenever you hit a little bit, it's gonna be 1 damage prevented, and all the rune chants deal 1 damage. So even if your opponent has like 40 rune chants, they do nothing. But it only has 1 steam counters. That's kind of bad. the tailwind is blue. Yeah, so this is a solid one for Benji decks. Another Talisman, talking of Fairfoot, and a 100 win. Reading out pass blue, foil, man. Alright, we're halfway through the box. We've already got like a whole lot of good pulls. So wondering if there's anything left in this side. Perfect protection. It's fine. I think unfortunately opposed to the Monarch first edition box that the foils in this set are a lot less worthwhile. Like a lot will probably just be pennies. Twin Versus foil recently reprinted in Outsiders. Have to think about it. Another amulet. Amulet is Scolding. Foil Poisonous Mirage Red. That's pretty nice. Kind of works in God, what is it? In Dromai, because it's just a big red attack. Because that's also a way to put down the zero cost auras without it taking up your entire turn. Counter-Schooling move. Played really often in Wizard decks because it comes for 4 in your opponent's turn, so where most 2-cost red card, 2-cost red spells will be like 4 or 5 on the opponent's turn, or during your own turn. This is 4 in your opponent's turn, and that's a lot scarier. Oh, Sigil of Parapets. We still are finding more Majestics. Unfortunately, this isn't when it gets played. Blocks for 2, and whenever you play Wizard, gains +2. So, in theory, this can go in. I mean, infinite is a bit much, but this can be a very big defensive card, but it just doesn't see play, from what I can tell. Blue Exxon. Great card. Fun reference though to the Karate Kid. I forgot. So, alright, so the red one is free. It's free to 1. I guess being able to block 5 conditionally is still pretty good. Like for party T-Bone. Blue fatigue shots. Sharing Talisman. Oh, attack Compounder. Like this is what I mean. Like we're getting so many like the Coldful Amulet and the Soul Poems. That's nice. That's very unexpected and welcome. But a lot of these Majestics have just been such good cards. Like Tekka Pan is in every dash deck that is either hybrid or full on aggro. Yellow Macho Grande, the least played color in Guardian, unfortunately. Oop, swing card. Yellow Payload, unfortunately not the red one. Red, only the red one it sees play. Download Region Pens. This one's pretty funny. This one was meta in Chain for a while, just to get the resources. It's also an non-attack action card. And now it's bulk. Or even make it in red. That's pretty nice. Majestic. Alright, last pack. Do we really need to look on the last pack? Red Cycling Star, that's unfortunate. It's fine. You guys have a place in Connor, but I don't play Connor. It's case betting army. So all in all, we had like 3 or 4 very good Majestic hits. We had 2 Coldfulls. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 very good hits and like 2 okay ones. So this has been a pretty good opening. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the Room Late Majestics, so it's already I think still some of the most expensive ones of the set. But anyway, very good opening, and thank you for watching. See you next time.